Hi, this is Ashio and welcome back to PacaPlus. We have had our maid cafe and it didn't go as well as expected. It was way too popular and Yukari, under the stress, has collapsed. And now she's kind of laid up in the infirmary and we're waiting for her to kind of come to again. So we're going to have a bit of a flashback in the meantime. And that was a snowy winter. The time I was preparing for my entrance exams. Yukari's school of choice was a school above this one where you'd be able to go straight into college. No, it had been decided for her that it was her choice. She studied day in and day out. Her stress piled up, and she couldn't even play her beloved violin. Are you okay, Izumi? You're not looking too good? Really? It's probably because of the cold. I'm fine. I worried, and constantly asked her, but she was persistent in saying that she was fine. Then, the day of the exam. Yukari collapsed in front of the testing site. Stress and exhaustion were the causes. Instead of being worried for their daughter, her parents blamed her for missing out on her first choice. That's why I told them. They needed to take better care of their daughter. Yeah, the future's important, but if she's collapsing now, she's not going to have one. Man, I was so dumb back then. Barging into someone's house and yelling at them. Of course they tossed me out, but because of that, I was able to start dating her. Then we were able to start studying together at my first choice, Seikoi Private Higher, which was Yukari's second choice. To be clear, it was more like she taught me, but we both were able to get into the school. Yukari pushes herself unless I catch her. She tries twice as hard as others, so she's not able to curb herself. Wasn't it my duty to make sure she didn't push herself too hard and apply the brakes for her? Pathetic. What? Yukari wakes up. I look up at the clock, 7 p.m. All the simple cleanup's done, and everyone's probably at the bonfire now. Oh, it's dark out. What time? It's 7? Yukari. Kazuma, what happened? Why am I in the nurse's office? I calm her down first, and then brief her on what happened up until now. Oh, I see. So everything's over. Sorry, it looks like we couldn't see the festival together. No, it's fine. There's nothing I really wanted to see, to be honest. Yukari stares at me. It feels like her gaze can see right through me, and I reflexively turn away. Kazuma, lies are no good. You really wanted to see everything, didn't you? She knows I was lying. Well, I did want to, but I'm more worried about you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to go apologise to everyone in the club too. Yukari laughs mockingly at herself. What are you going to do? Do you want to at least show up for the bonfire? Oh, what to do? But, well, it might feel a bit awkward just showing up right at the end. I see. I don't think anybody in our class or in her club would be bothered by that. Well, she herself is bothered though. Hey, Kazuma, what's up? I want to go to the roof. It'd be nice to breathe in the fresh air. Okay, let's go. We leave the nurse's office and head for the roof. Yeah, the wind feels nice. Yukari stretches, and that makes me stretch as well. Being this late, it's gotten pretty cold, which means summer is all but over. For the record, September is considered fall, just saying. Oh yeah, that's true. We failed to continue the conversation past that, and fall into a silence. Kazuma, you know, what's up? There's something I felt I had to tell you, but I've kept quiet about all this time. It's too late now, but my solo part in the performance was cut out. Then what the girl from the orchestra club said was true. I attempted to try my absolute hardest, but it looks like the intent was all I had. Tears welled up in Yukari's eyes. I feel worthless. Nothing is going well. I'm trying my best, but I can't do anything. I've got nothing to show for it. That's not... Even today, I collapsed partway through the maid cafe. I couldn't be at the concert today, and I'm doing nothing but causing problems for everyone. It's not true. I was going to say it, but I've got nothing to say that could prove her wrong. Yes, Yukari collapsing today did cause a lot of problems. However, isn't that my fault for letting Yukari's life end up like that? If I'd been more attentive to her needs, then this wouldn't have happened. I mean, I just feel so tired. I can't take it. Yukari's anguished voice rings out. I try so hard, yet everything ends up badly. Is it not enough? How hard do I have to try? She's endured and endured and endured, and now she's unable to stop the flow of emotions over how much she has endured. What can I do? No, this isn't the time to be thinking of that. My girlfriend is crying in front of me. What can I do for her? Yukari? I raise my voice over Yukari's to cut her off, and then embrace her tightly. Kazuma? I'm sorry, it's my fault. I should have been watching you better. It's not your fault, I'm just worthless. She continues to blame herself. Everything I do is half-baked, and that's why I don't have a single thing to show for it. No, it's my fault for making you this worried. I have to tell her. what it's been like for me up until now. But how? Bluntly, you look like an alpaca to me. No, if I tell her that now, it's just going to throw her into confusion and make her even more messed up. It's way too far-fetched an idea. She'd be the one who's crazy if she actually believed me. More likely, she'd think I'm wrong in the head and distance herself from me. And how shall we tell her? Do I even have the right to stay at Yukari's side after pushing her into a state that she's in now? I can only imagine that by staying with her, there's going to be a chance I can make her even more unhappy. I'm quickly losing confidence in myself, and yet I take one step forward. I have to tell her. I release the hand embracing her, look Yukari in the eyes, and I speak. I see you as an alpaca. I probably can't go out with you anymore. Do you like alpaca? Do you like alpaca? Yeah? What's this about the truth? I love them. Quite a bunch, really. I've always known that, but why all this all of a sudden? So, have you ever seen as alpacas you like as the opposite sex? What do you mean? I'm saying, if you love alpacas, could you date one? I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not about understanding, just think about it. I don't understand, how can I? It's never even crossed my mind. I grab Yukari by the shoulders and shake her furiously. Please answer me. If I was an alpaca, do you think we could date each other? You're hurting me, Kazuma. Oh, I'm sorry. I release her quickly. I still want her to think about it, though. About the situation I'm in, and what I should be doing from now on. Yukari. I think I'll be fine. What? Those words shock me. Just now. What did you say? Yukari said it'd be fine. If I was an alpaca, then Yukari would be able to date me. Did you really think about it, if I was an alpaca? Yes, I did. I thought about it. But I think I'd be able to go out with you, even if you were an alpaca. How? Because I fell in love with Kazuma Saeki. I'm not dating you because of how you look. So, even if you're an alpaca, I love you, as long as your heart stayed the same. I'm knocked down by that sentence. The storm clouds in my heart feel like they're clearing away. And that's right. All I need to do is keep loving Yukari. That question puzzled me up until this point, but Yukari answers it so easily. Of course, unless I really become an alpaca, she won't be able to understand what I've been feeling. But I can sense power and determination within her eyes. Her answer comes from her really thinking about it, not her trying to put it off. And that's why I have to tell her. Yukari, I'll see you as an alpaca right now. What? Yukari is naturally confused. She probably didn't even imagine that the hypothetical question could refer to her. Yukari's smile disappears in an instant. It looks like she's contemplating what I just said. There is a long, continuous silence. Neither Yukari nor I know what to say in this situation. The bell rings, signalling that the bonfire is over. That note feels like it signals the end of our relationship too. The mood is heavy. I'm about to crack a joke to lighten this unbearably heavy mood, but Yukari speaks first. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I understand what you're trying to tell me. I'll try to believe what you're telling me, but I have no idea how to take it. Of course, nobody would know how to respond to being told they appear as an alpaca. There's no way to perfectly express what your eyes see. You don't like me anymore, Kazuma. No, that's not it. So, you love me? Of course I do. What about me did you fall in love with? What? I feel perplexed by this sudden question. What do I love about her? Honestly, I want to say everything, but I understand that's not what she wants to hear from me. Okay, it's like that you make it seem like you can do anything, but you're actually working really hard in the shadows. You're a kindness that puts the feelings of others first. That you look so happy when you play your violin. I list off every good thing about Yukari that I can remember up until this point. Surprisingly, things come out in such detail when you think about each one individually. So, am I different now from all of that? What? It feels like Yukari has told me something very important. Everything that you said you liked about me, did I lose any of those as I am now? Not at all. You're still yourself. That's what I was thinking, by myself, this entire week. Yukari's still Yukari, even if she looks different. So you mean you love me, even how as I am? Oh, I didn't start loving her because of how she looked, Kazuma. Yeah, no question. I love you, from now on to forever. And that makes me so happy. I love you too. That's right, Yukari is who I love, regardless of whether she's human or an alpaca. You're my girl. Kazuma. I reach over to Yukari and hug her tight. Yukari, you're warm. You are too. I'm not seeking out the warmth of her alpaca fur this time. I just want to embrace Yukari. The autumn night's a bit chilly. The intermittent breezes make us shiver, but if we stay like this, we'll be fine. Although I'm sure that's just an excuse to hold her. Yukari and me, hand in hand, a warm future most likely awaits us. Gazing into Yukari's beady alpaca eyes, I make up my mind. From now on and forever, I'll live my life with this alpaca that is Yukari. Okay, a few years later. Do you take her to have and to hold from this day forward for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do you part? I do. I do. Okay, so by the power invested in me, by Almighty Father, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Yukari. Yes. Hup. Okay, wait. There we go. We got married. It's a remarkably fine day in June, during the rainy season. A shower of flowers dance in the wind. Friends and family are gathered out in front of the church, giving their blessings. Congratulations, Kazuma, Yukari. You look like the perfect match. Your dress is wonderful, Yukari. I want to wear one soon. Is there anyone you have in mind? Oh, I'm always open to meeting them or having them visit. Yeah, I'll think about it. Congratulations, you two. Best wishes. Wow, you look so great in that dress. Really though, Yukari. A bridal line might be worth looking into. Wait, but the budget? We want to have cute brides soon too. Man, you need a girlfriend first at least. No, it's fine. I'm gonna become a wizard. What? You're gonna form a contract with some kind of white fairy thing? Oh no, I want a girlfriend. This is depressing. Let's stop talking about it. Yeah. A few are not in the mood to bless anything, however. On a different topic, we were never able to figure out what happened on Yukari's birthday. But other than Yukari becoming an alpaca, no other mysterious occurrences ever happened. Time passes, and embracing things as they are now, it starts to feel like the time we frantically tried to solve that mystery was nothing but a dream. After that, Yukari and I live on as an ordinary couple. At times we celebrate together, like the big party we threw when we were accepted into the same college. At times, just fluffing Yukari so much that she gets annoyed, saying get off. It escalated into a big fight. Rather, it was completely my fault, so I did apologise, before we finally made up somehow. They're trifling matters, but these small joys and pains are precious to the two of us. When we decided to marry, both of our families worried, feeling it might be a bit too early. Her father especially kept telling me to head over for a talk. Time and again I had to listen to her father tell me he couldn't give her up, while clueless as to what to say to him in return. It was quite the ordeal. But now, those are all just fond memories. Today, we're able to have our wedding ceremony. Through thick and thin, Yukari has supported me with an unfaltering smile. I am truly a lucky man. Kazuma, I'm not too heavy, am I? Don't strain yourself. The subject of this whole matter calls out to me in concern. I'm fine, this is nothing. As I say that, Yukari has a full beaming smile on her face. Actually, it sort of feels like you want things to stay this way. Oh, is it that obvious? I just feel so fulfilled like this. I understand the feeling. Up until today, Yukari has always done her best. Before the ceremony, we actually were already living together in an apartment and getting ready to move. Somehow, we were able to pull off the wedding despite running around screaming so busy, while looking for a new place and making arrangements. I'm just thinking again of how blessed I am, having everyone here and being able to have this day. The smile on Yukari's face can only be described as shining. I just feel so happy, remembering everything that's led up to the day. I almost feel a little bit guilty that I'm this blessed. Is Yukari worrying that I feel left out? She thinks she's the only one happy here? That's not it. What are you saying? I'm just as blessed. Really? Being able to carry this incarnation of bliss, who wouldn't be fulfilled? Hey, I'm not some supernatural entity, okay? Then again, I guess I am an alpaca. Yukari cocks her head as she blows a raspberry. There's almost no difference in perception between me and Yukari now. Okay, they say incarnates are the gods taken shape on earth. You're the genuine article, the true incarnation of bliss to me. This white fluffiness is bliss, bestowed upon me by God. Ah, she doesn't seem disappointed with my answer. Kazuma, you're my Prince Charming. Yukari mumbles while blushing. We support each other in all things, giving each other that intangible gift known as happiness. Thank you, Yukari. We'll be together for the rest of our lives. Thank you too, Kazuma. We will always be together. Of course, I love you, Yukari. And me too. On this clear day, in the midst of the rainy season, a single white cloud floats through the sky. For some reason, the cloud looks like an alpaca to me. I feel this is a blessing from the heavens, and I gaze happily up at it for a while. Blessings for our lives together. Okay, and we made it to the end. That was weird. All of it was weird. But yeah, this is Usho signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.